Did you guessed it? Like, you guessed it. And you guessed right. It's me, Shanti Tig. Hi. So happy to be here. Hope you're doing amazing. Cheers to the bitch squad. All right, I'm about to broken record this shit. And here's why. Everything comes down to emotional stuff, emotional health, how you're running your scene around that. And I'm giggling because I can hear some of my my crew kind of leaning in. Well, I have blah 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 in the 11th house, and my in human design, my environment is a moist kitchen, and like my this gate's open, this gate's closed. So my emotional expression just like it's just different. And like, dude, I'm not suggesting I don't enjoy and lean into those modalities, but let me tell you something. If you're a human/human hybrid on this planet that we call Earth, you're here to express yourself, okay? And my interests, one of the reasons why I'm here is to help others express like full fucking blown, naked on fucking horseback, hair flying through the fucking wind, just total fucking unleashed expression, because we all need to fucking purge some shit, okay? The shit we came here with, that's the karmic lineage. The shit that we were born into, that's the genetic lineage. And then the shit that went fucking down in our life thus far, that is the lineage of history, of your history line. We are just packing it in like motherfuckers, okay? So what we do in sesh is I have a very systematic, and we can within that system kind of pick and choose where we go depending on what's going on and who it is. But we go into this expression, this unpack, this cleaning of the slate, this plucking and pulling of the festering root together in session. Very responsibly, very systematically, and very like fucking balls out, ovaries out, fucking full-blown type of motherfucking way, okay? But you guessed it, there isn't any other way. If you're in a space with a capable body, a capable mind, a capable whatever the fuck, this shit is for you. And I understand that, maybe this isn't the lifetime for everyone that might be listening right now. And to that I say, that's okay. That is okay. We don't know what, if we could clue in, there's things that we can do to kind of look into what what rodeo you're participating in this life, right? We can look at that. But just for these one-offs, or you're getting to know me, I'm getting to know you. Hey, how's it going? Nice to meet you. We don't really know what rounds of the rodeo you're in, what kind of, what lifetime you got cooking up for yourself, okay? So, but if you're listening to this, honestly, chances are you're ready for this stuff, or you're already doing it. And if you are, fuck yeah. And if you're not, that's okay. There's always time if you're breathing. If you're breathing, you got it, right? So broken record style, everything has to do with this foundational piece, which is the emotional health. If you're hoarding your stuff, then you're not going to be able to focus. And there's a lot of people talking right now about focus, and I love focus. Do not get me wrong. It is max important. But you're not going to be able to truly get command over how you're focused for a long enough period of time to actually make a dent genuinely in how you're attracting, how you're receiving, and then how you're transmitting. Okay, we have to clean the slate. That's like tuning the fucking dial of the radio, which is what we were talking about last time, with that spine being an antenna, receiving and transmitting mechanism. And then how we tune that dial, that foundational piece is the emotional health stuff, right? if you're afraid to feel and then express those feelings, then you're not going to live the life that you came here to live. Doesn't matter, you might have some enjoyable fucking moments, right? But are you really kind of like having a follow through with your mission, with your purpose? And that's what's your purpose? That's such a term then, like, concept that I feel gets thrown around fairly lightly in the scene. But real talk, dude, like if you are afraid or you have convinced yourself that expressing emotion is either less than what a spiritual being should be doing, or inappropriate as a this, that, or the other, woman, man, whatever, right? Like women shouldn't be expressing their rage and men shouldn't be expressing their tender moments of sorrow or whatever. And that's just fucking bullshit, dude. All right, we're not going to be able to focus again for a long enough period of time, and that time actually isn't very long. And there's different schools of thought of like how long you actually need to focus on one kind of point of interest in order to become like a particular, a match to it. And it doesn't mean the manifestation is going to be like identical, but the frequency will be. Right? But the circumstance won't. And we don't want the fucking circumstance to be identical because that shit's fucking boring. Now, some of us that have come to the table with psychic mediumship abilities, myself included, and not everyone is. Everyone does have the ability to be intuitive, but psychic mediumship is a whole other motherfucking wax. And if I offend you, fucking cheers, right? Because, bitch, I'm not here to fucking around, all right? Psychic mediumship is different than intuition, and intuition is a gift to humanity, a gift of your humanity. So tap into your intuition, and guess what, honey? You're not going to be able to do that if you're hoarding your emotions or you're just identifying what you're feeling and you're not expressing it. You have got to clean the fucking slate. Can you build a house and trust that it's going to stand within the storm, within the earthquake experience if the foundational is rocky? No, it can't handle the fucking pressure. It's going to collapse. It's going to fall the fuck apart, all right? So when we're doing the emotional stuff, holla at your girl if you know what I'm stepping in. Either comment on this podcast, comment on this YouTube, or send me a motherfucking DM on my Instagram. Hey, yo, that is at Shanti _tag. Just holler at your girl, okay, on Instagram. Send me a little private, okay? Because we can work together. We can have a little moment, see if working together is a match, because I tell you, this work is next fucking level. I've seen instant manifestation after instant manifestation doing this work, and in comparison to some of the other stuff that's out there, not to take away from it, but like this is truly, I feel like, a missed foundational piece to the puzzle, to the accountability puzzle, to the manifestation puzzle, to the I am the game maker fucking puzzle. Do you hear me? Oh, with the whistle, cheers, bitches. Okay. So broken fucking record, right? I'm gonna say it again over and over and over and over and over and over, because this is why I'm here, dude. We can't just now identifying the feelings is fabulous. You have to start there. I'm feeling a feeling. What is this feeling that I'm feeling? That's a feeling. If you know, you know. That is what we call a feeling. And then we express it. And then we always, after the purge, the purge can look different. It can look like screaming, it can look like sorrow. We always unhug ourselves and use compression techniques to soothe. Like, oh my God, I did that and I'm okay still. I'm still alive. I'm so proud of you. Compression, compression, compression. And then yes, fuck yes. And then a celebration. And so that's a misstep too, I think, in a lot of different modalities, is that, sometimes people might go into some of this stuff. They might unearth it. They're talking about the funk. And then what? They just leave this like open fucking womb gaping until their next fucking session. No, in this fucking work, we open the festering wound, we clean it out, we stitch that motherfucker up, and then we heal it with some high vibe yesness, okay? Because you have to bring into the equation, like, oh, I can go down and I can come up and I can go down and I can, this is a real kind of like boots on the ground, you could call it, experience where you have to train the system through experience, not concept. Concept alone is not going to get you there. You have to train yourself, just like, going to the gym for the first time, and you walk up to the fucking pull-up bar and you walk up and you're like, oh, fuck, right? But you keep going, and you develop the strength, you develop the muscles, and, before you know it, you're knocking out 20 fucking pull-ups. And so this is the thing, before you know it, when you have these, the muscle of emotional expression, developed more and more and more, you're going to come to the table with each and every scenario and circumstance in the fucking moment, able to express yourself with the stuff that's just in the moment and not fueled by the bullshit that you've repressed from your past. That's a temper tantrum. We don't need any more of those on the planet, okay? Do you understand what I'm saying? Okay, so anything and everything has to do with that foundational piece of, honey, what are you feeling and how are you expressing it? Love you.